Hey y'all, it's Anime Gaming, and today I'm going to be live reacting to episode 24 of Dororo. And I gotta say, this was a neat cap to the series, I gotta say, because I like how we finally resolved everything in this episode. And let me talk about the story department about this one. We finally get to the Tahomaru and Hakimaru conflict in this episode. Hakimaru gets his eyes back, and then additionally, the demon statues, they're pretty much inactive at this point because you see Hakimaru stab the demon. So I like how that situation's taken care of. And additionally, you see Hakimaru's mother and Tahomaru have a nice heart-to-heart moment right before they pass away due to the fire. And the guy that helped make Hakimaru's parts also died in the fire. So we have a lot of plot progression. And additionally, at the end, it didn't show it directly, but Dororo used the money that she had to help people out, to help people prosper. So there was a lot of progress. And I'd say really, if I had to nitpick, the only complaint I had with the plot progression was, like, maybe near the end it felt too fast. Felt like maybe they could have, like, say, gotten rid of the OP and ED for this episode so that it could have shown like 3 more minutes of footage. Maybe lower the length of the Tahomaru and Hakimaru fight, because even though that fight was great, I'm just saying if they were needing budget, maybe they could have just put it towards like the opening and ending, get rid of those, and just have a more expanded epilogue. But regardless, I did love what we got though, I gotta say. Because at the very least we did get to see Dororo and Hakimaru as adults, and you do see Dororo running towards Hakimaru near the end all happy, so it is nice to see them reunited. So from that standpoint, from the story standpoint, this episode did its job in aces, because not only that, it resolved every plot point, because now Daigo has died, which I'm assuming it's through his wounds when it came to, because his forces took down the Oscuro forces but at a huge cost. It resolved the demon plot point, resolved the Hakimaru body parts plot point because he got all his body parts back. It resolved the Dororo money situation because now she utilized it to help people out. Honestly, this episode really tied up all loose ends, I gotta say. So from a story standpoint, it was perfect, I guess, except for like that end bit. But then again, it was good though. It just could have been better if they would have expanded it a bit more, but honestly, there's not much to complain. And then from a character standpoint, it was great. Dororo's character arc has come full circle because now you see her selfless. If you remember episode 1 where Dororo was selfish, seeing her now be mature, helping people out with their money was a beautiful thing to see actually and to witness. So that was really, really impressive. And Hakimaru's character growth was amazing too because he chose at the end not to kill Daigo and told him to live out things as a human and don't be relying on demons and shit. And then I like how at the end Daigo realizes that yes, if he would have just raised Hakimaru, things would have turned out, most things would have had a chance of turning out well. And that was pretty sad. That was pretty sad at the end. But it was kind of like a cool scene too because you see Hakimaru mature to the point that he doesn't want things like revenge anymore. So I really like that. It shows you a lot of growth from the Hakimaru standpoint, that at that point, he's now become human because he isn't sensibly killing. And it was also shown when he also chose not to kill Tahomaru also. And the way Tahomaru went out was pretty cool too, his character moment where he decided at the end to give the eyes to Hakimaru when Tahomaru was defeated, when he sees Tahomaru spare him. So that was also another beautiful sequence. And all around, this episode had multiple great character moments. And the way Hakimaru's mother went out was beautiful too. How she decided to stick with Tahomaru in the end. That was also another beautiful sequence. And that's why, from a character standpoint, this episode was fan-fucking-tastic. Our animation were great. And I'd say the only nitpick was during the sword fight between Hakimaru and Tahomaru. They weren't sweating. Kind of was expecting buckets of sweat. But other than that, though, the animation for the sword fight was fan-fucking-tastic. Same with the artwork. It was beautiful and breathtaking. Music sounded really beautiful. And taking all these factors into consideration, this episode was a perfect 10 out of 10, I gotta say. because wow, it just is everything right. And for an ending to tie up loose ends as neatly as this series did was also a beautiful thing to see, because I've seen so many times animes botch the ending, and it finally put a smile on my face to see an anime finally not botch its ending, but stick its landing. And I'll remember this anime for years to come. Not just for its great ending, but because it's been consistent throughout. And that's why I'd say this series in general is great. And for any of y'all that haven't checked it out, check it out. The series has it all. Good visuals, great voice performances, beautiful music, a neat story. I can definitely see this. Yeah, I can definitely see almost anyone who watches this enjoying it. I really love the way this series handled things. And it's sad that the party's over when it comes to the series ending. But I'd say overall, yeah, this series was fire. So anyways, everyone, these are my thoughts on Dororo episode 24 and the series in general. Comment down your thoughts in the comment section below on how you feel about the episode and series in general. Be sure to share it if y'all want to. Rate the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back from home. Alright. Thank y'all so much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.